Let's start with the A. A will start right there. We'll curve around to the left and then go straight down with the staff and hook it to the right. Just like that. Okay. Let's look at the letter B. We'll do a staff on the left, bounce and around. Staff on the left, bounce and around. Staff on the left, bounce and around. Now, you give it a try. The letter C will start a little bit below the middle line and we'll finish a little bit above the black line. We'll come around almost like a circle. Okay, start below, come up to the middle line, and then there. All right, now you try it. The letter D. Letter D will do a staff and then bounce to the left and around. We'll come down with the staff, bounce around. Down with the staff, bounce and around. Let's see you do the letter D. Now let's look at E. So E we're going to start and we're going to hit these points right here. So we'll go from left to right and then up and around, and we'll go a little bit past that next dot. So we'll go up and around right there. A nice perfect E. Straight and around. Straight and around. Let's practice the letter E. F will be made with 2 strokes. This means we'll have to take our pencil off of the paper to do the next line. Okay, the letter F is like a candy cane shape, and then a straight line down to the bottom, then a line across. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 2 strokes. Now when I erase it, we'll take 2 clicks. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now let's practice the letter F. Now, the letter G. G we will do similar to an A. We'll come around, and then we'll go under the line and curve it to the left. We'll hook it. Okay, so we'll come here, go back to there, and then hook it under the line. Just like this. Just like this. Let's practice the letter G. 1 stroke. H is one stroke. We'll start with a staff just like the B, but then we will hop. Okay, we will not connect all the way around. We'll go straight down and bounce. Down, bounce, over. Down, bounce, over. All right. Let's practice the letter H. I. I. We could do I two ways. We could do a straight line on the bottom half and then a dot. Make sure you do the line and then the dot. A line and dot. But we can also put a little hook to the right. So a little hook, and a dot. A little hook and a dot. Or we could do a straight line and a dot. Let's practice the letter I, which is two strokes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Which actually it's 2, 1. Second, first, second, first, second, first. J, also two strokes, will be like an I, but we'll continue all the way past the bottom line and hook to the left, and then put our dot. So let's practice J. Second, first, second, first, second, first. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Let's practice the letter J. K. We'll do a staff on the left side. Then we'll go from right to left to right again. So like this. 1. Okay, it should be 2 strokes. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Okay. We keep. Let's practice the letter K. L. L. Now, there's a difference between a capital L and a lowercase l. We want this to be a straight line or a straight line with a little hook to the right. Okay, so let's practice. L, L, L. Let's practice the other way. L, L, L. Let's practice the letter L. M, we'll start with a staff on the left, and with one continuous stroke, we will bounce over to the right 2 times. So this is just one stroke. Come straight down and bounce across. Straight down, bounce 2 times. 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh, I messed that one up. Let's. Let's look at the letter N. We will only bounce 1 time. The letter N. Just down and bounce over. Down, bounce over. Down, bounce over. Down, bounce over. Down, bounce over. Let's practice the letter N. Now, O. We'll start here, go there, come here, and then come here, and then come back to the top again. So we'll go to the left and around. Go to the left and around. Start at the top, go to the left, and connect. O. O. Let's practice the letter O. Let's do the letter P. We'll go down, bounce, and around. We'll do a staff that goes past the bottom line, bounces up, and comes back around. Down, bounce, around. Down, bounce, around. Q will begin just like the letter A. We'll come around and up, but then we'll go straight down past the black line and give it a little hook. Okay? Come down and hook. Come down, straight past, and hook. Q. Q. Okay, let's practice the letter Q. R will be similar to the M and the N. We'll do a staff on the left, bounce, and then hook to the right. Okay, we don't go all the way or else it would look like an N. Down, bounce to the right. Down, bounce to the right. Down, bounce to the right. One stroke. Okay, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. S. We'll start below the middle line, and we will end above the bottom line. So we're going to come up, curve, swoop, and curve. Okay, so up, across, and up again. Up, curve, across, curve, and up. Like a snake. Let's practice the letter S. T. We will do a staff from the top to the bottom. We'll do a second stroke with a small line going across. And then we can also do this with a little hook on the bottom, and it will be the same letter. Okay, so let's practice the T. 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 And one more over here to the left. T. Okay, 2 strokes. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. U. U will have a staff on the right side, but first we're going to start here. We're going to swoop down to the bottom. We'll come back up to the middle and then come straight down to make our staff. Swoop and down. 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 Very good. One stroke. Let's practice the letter U. V. V, we will start on the left, do a straight line diagonally to the middle, well, to the bottom in the middle, and then up to the right. So it will look like this. Nice straight lines. Down and up. Down to the right, up to the right. Down to the right, up to the right. Diagonal to the right, diagonal to the right. Down and up. There we go. Let's do the letter W. We'll start with a swoop and then another swoop. Okay, and we can also, instead of doing a staff, or else we're not going to do a staff, we're going to swoop, swoop, and a little squiggly to the right. Okay, it looks like the Wendy's logo. W, I'm sorry, W. Let's practice the letter W, one stroke. X, we will start on the right side, come down to the left, then we'll start on the left side and come down to the right. So one stroke, two strokes. Let's 1, 2. Down to the left, down to the right, down to the left, down to the right, down to the left, down to the right. Very good. Let's practice the letter X. X. Y will be a swoop, and then we're going to come down under the black line and give it a nice curve. Okay, so it almost looks like an upside down H, but we have a curve at the bottom. So we'll do like a U shape, and then we'll turn it into a Y. Go all the way past the bottom line. Y. 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 Very good. Z. Z is very easy. It just zigzags. It goes from left to right, and then goes diagonal to the left, then straight across to the right again. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Straight lines. Nice, straight Z. Well, it's a zigzag. All right, let's practice the letter Z. One stroke. Now, let's see you do it on your own. Goodbye.